Hey, I'm Alan Knowles from CT Racing, here with UTV On Demand, bringing you this RZR XP 900 featured in Dirt Wheels magazine. We've had the car for a couple years now, done quite a bit of testing on it. What we did this time is just wanted to soup it up. The thousands have been out for a while. We wanted to make it run with the thousands and keep it running reliably. We weren't trying to build some kind of killer race car, but we just wanted to up the power. So what we did, popped the motor out, pulled it down. We actually went through it to kind of go over all the details of the motor just to make sure it was in perfect condition, and what we found out is what everybody should know: if you maintain stuff like we do with this car, change the oil, keep an air filter on it, everything stays good. So anyhow, what we did with this thing, we popped the head off, we did a CNC port on it, get some good flow numbers on it. We've done a lot of flow bench testing with this head, making great power with it. We oversized the valves 1 millimeter all the way around. We have a CNC valve machine that does a phenomenal job, 5-angle radius. And a 5-angle radius valve job has no impact on durability. It just makes them flow better. The durability comes from the width of the 45-degree angle, and that's that. So as long as everything else around it just makes them flow better. So that's why we use a CNC machine. That's why all the NASCAR teams do. And it's a very precise valve job. Concentricity is 100%, seals 100%. So once we got the head ported, big valves in the thing, we went with the web cam shaft. We went with kind of a high torque cam. We want to keep, the car's heavy, we want to pull hard, and that's really what we're after. It's an off-road trail car. We weren't building a dragster. We did want to, again, beat the thousands, but that was part of what we did. And then we ran the JE 11-1 pistons, went with the JEs. We really like the rings. It's a quality piston, quality part. You probably already know that. So that's what we ran with it. And we went 11-1 so it can run pump gas. I want to do what you guys do. Pull up your trailer, gas thing up. We went with a Fuel Customs intake layout. Why we went with Fuel Customs is it adds power. The stock inlet on the stock airbox is too small. The Fuel Customs is larger, and it also adds an extra filter. The short course guys just use the Fuel Customs only. Being an off-road adventure destination kind of a driver, I want to get clean air of that motor, so I ran a double filter. I ran the stock filter or like a Durablue filter in the box, a foam filter, and then I run Fuel Customs extra filter that comes up in the bed with it. And we did some dyno testing. Running as a single filter system, just the Fuel Customs, is about 1.5 horsepower more, but it's, even with the dual filter, it's got higher horsepower than stock. So I was good with that, and that's the way I run as a double filter system. I'd look at that. The 900s, you have one bad day with those filters and just hammer the motor. So that's something to look for. Look at the Fuel Custom setup. Really happy with it. When we put all those parts and pieces together, we found when we started dyno testing that we ran out of duty cycle. Didn't have a big enough injector on it, so that's the one thing you have to do when you get them pumped up a little bit is go to bigger injectors. So our package includes that. Anytime you bump the compression up, get them flowing well, you're going to have to deal with the air-fuel ratio. We went with the Vortex box on this thing. Really like the box. Gives us a lot of tunability. We can bump the RPMs up a little bit if we want. Kind of whatever we want to do, it's available. If you've already got another ECU or fuel system, we can probably help you out with it. But the Vortex is a phenomenal system, so that's what this car's got on it. Once you kick the horsepower up, the other thing you're going to find is clutching. You're going to blow through your clutching. You'll go right to the rev limiter when you mat the thing. So we went with Alba's system. Alba's system is a tunable weight system. It's got essentially some different bolts, different weight bolts, so you can tune it how you want it to clutch and shift. We've got a pretty good database of information, as well as Alba, to kind of give you a good solid baseline. You probably don't have to monkey with it. Works great, shifts great. Got the RPMs up where we want them. Shifting on the torque curve is exactly where we want it to. So that's something else to do. The other thing we did with this car, because it had a few thousand miles on it, we wanted to upgrade the axles. We went to Demon's heavy duty axle. The Demon axles are way higher quality than the stock axles, bigger diameter, better material, and they come complete. Has the CV joints built in with the boots built in. They're real easy to change. Just unbolt some stuff, pop it in, pop it out. Your gal can do it for you. So if you're looking to keep everything fresh and tidy and don't want to be working on the trail, look at the Demon axles. There's a whole bunch of import stuff that's pretty cheesy on the market on eBay. I'd shy away from that and look for the Demons. We've had really good luck with them.
We met up with CT in Parker, Arizona for some trail time and head-to-head drag racing against the stock RZR 1000. in their highly accessorized, pumped-up XP900. Out on the trail, the difference in power feels dramatic. The extra horsepower lights up the tires, accelerating from a dead stop or exiting corners. All of the extra horsepower not only makes the car accelerate harder, it improves the power-to-weight ratio, making it feel lighter and more controllable with the gas pedal. Breaking the rear end loose and drifting through corners is thrilling and easy to accomplish. Powering through deep sand or up steep inclines, it's obvious that CT Racing's high-output motor package adds substantial torque to the XP900, where the stock engine lacks the most compared to 1000s. So how does the 900 stack up against an XP1000? Impressively. We ran an estimated 150-yard drag race repeatedly. Both cars got off the line together, although the added power had the 900 spinning the tires off the line. By the end of the run, the 900 was repeatedly leading by half a car and pulling away. Complementing the improvement in acceleration, the taller tires, clutching, improved top-end horsepower, and higher rev limit allowed the car to pick up around 7 miles per hour at top speed, making it pull away from the 1000 on top. Considering this car has around 300 pounds of added accessories, including the added rotating mass of the DWT Ultimate Beadlock wheels, taller mongrel tires, and more gnarly Demon axles, we found this engine's performance pretty darn impressive. With reliable horsepower gains across the RPM range, we can see this being a great motor for weekend warriors and endurance racers alike. For a machine you may already have well over $25,000 invested in, you'd be lucky to recoup half of your investment if you sold your XP900 to upgrade to a stock 1000. With this motor package starting at $2,195, you can keep the car you love and have the power to whoop up on some 1000s.
Make sure after you watch this video, you go to UTV On Demand's channel and sign up and get on that channel and follow everything Joe does. Does a lot of cool stuff, and stay up with it. Thanks for watching.